and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.なんであいつらはピンク？動物園で思ったピンク食べ物でそうなんだ実は私はたらこが大好きプラスエビカニ食べようピンク色になるのだからみんな違う色人間って勘違いしてるよね Black, white, green or blue Show off your natural hue Flamingo, oh 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 If you're multicolored that's cool too You don't need to change It's boring being the same Flamingo, oh 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 You're pretty either way 鶴の尻尾下に向かって曲げたらフラミンゴ意味不明だけど面白いでしょ虹色に染まった世界今日も地球のどこかでエビをむしゃむしゃ食べてフラミンゴはピンク色に染まっていくぜ One, two, three Black, white, green or blue Show off your natural hue Flamingo, oh 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 If you're multicolored that's cool too You don't need to change It's boring being the same Flamingo, oh 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 You're pretty either way Flamingo How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich. Green or blue, show off your natural hue. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. If you're multicolored, that's cool too. You don't need to change. It's boring being the same. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. You're pretty either way. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. Pink. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.なんであいつらはピンク動物園で思ったピンク食べ物でそうなんだ実は私はたらこが大好きプラスエビカニ食べようピンク
I have to end this! End it! No, no, no. No, it's still playing on the TV. How? Oh, God. Okay, that's over.
Okay.
That's over. Okay. There we go. Boop. There you are.
Are we on? Are we live?
Of course we're live.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens when we do the internet.
That's what happens when we do the internet.
You shut your
Hello, everyone!
mouth.
I've never heard that song before, by the way.
It's a TikTok meme, is what it is. And
I imagine those words mean things in some language.
I showed you TikTok.
I know. I'm
and
being
you know what memes are.
just-
This is in front of me, not you. Here you go. Whoa.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yuka.
I'm the producer.
And
How am I doing?
welcome to another PO unboxing. Today we got a bunch of packages. Fresh
do.
off of Thanksgiving. This one looks like a bomb, by the way.
No, I think this is the one you can't look at.
Oh, okay, that's
Mostly
fine.
because it's a bomb.
Did you get? I was gonna say, did you get me a bomb for Christmas?
No.
That'd be pretty
I
impressive.
have to look and see, though. I have to look and see. Yes, we're doing a thing. Also, do we look red?
I always look red
Well,
because
no,
of the
you're like
rosacea.
pink, but like I got. You're not.
We're
I'm
definitely-
looking at you in person, and you are not that.
We're definitely more red and orange
That's
than we
okay.
normally
We're
are.
gonna deal with it.
Okay.
More shrimp, less boxes. I gotta ask. We should be getting a thing that pops up here.
I don't know what that means.
I did a thing, but I didn't notice Jeffrey E. Petroni. Patron?
Is it supposed to do a thing like kind of
Yeah,
similar to on Twitch where it's like...
yeah. It should do
Okay.
la, 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 but it didn't.
Okay.
I forgot to tweet about this, didn't I? Did I do it?
I don't know.
How did you like the shrimp song? Did you actually listen to the beginning of the lyrics?
No, I didn't listen to the lyrics almost at all.
She says, if you eat too many shrimp, you'll turn pink.
I don't think
Because
that's...
shrimps are very rich.
I don't know if that's...
That's true?
That's...
I don't know either. But
medically
I thought
accurate.
it was from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
No.
Well, obviously not. Clearly that wasn't from it. Hey, more shrimps. Thank you, Jeffrey. I forgot to tell you thank you. I'm gonna look for social media. Nope, I can't find it. Doesn't matter. Okay. No one will know about this.
It's a secret stream.
That's okay. You guys know about this. No, people know about it. It just wasn't as many as I thought. I mean, there's 132 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Big Mama Blue Descol says hi. Does that mean anything to you?
I don't know.
That means nothing to me
No.
as well. If you think that, like, if that had anything to do with the song we played at the beginning of this, I know nothing about that thing. It was on TikTok, and Sarah really likes it.
Do people dance to Fortnite dances on it?
I actually forget what the... I actually forgot the meme altogether. I actually do not know. Sarah, what's the meme? What's the meme?
I respect the children and their expression of nihilism through Fortnite dance.
I think this
I
is
feel it, and I feel the deadness inside. I really do.
It's got padding on the outside. It must be the thing I'm thinking of.
Okay.
It 100% must be the thing. Okay, by the way, I do want to give a shout out to this person because they're extremely talented. But I'm going to save that for Charisma Saves, which airs
Sundays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Actual Jake, Twitch TV. What is it? Twitch TV.
Twitch.tv /
Actual Jake.
Actual Jake. Yeah, it happened. Okay, we're still doing this.
We're sure this isn't a bomb.
Shh, keep that in mind. We are not sure this isn't a bomb, but
Okay. I hope it's anthrax.
it's from Ottawa, which is in Canada, and they don't have freedom, so there's probably not bombs there.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you see how much freedom we've been having recently? You want to talk about gun violence for a little bit to lighten the mood a little bit?
Oh God, what happened? I don't. Did another shooting happen? I know they happen.
Oh,
all
it's
the time
getting
now.
worse. The good guys with guns are now getting shot.
The guy, there was like, it
Yeah.
was a black guy.
Well, that's not even the only one.
Yeah, I saw that recently. There was like a shooting, and then a guy who owned a gun legally, who happened to be black.
Well, no, he was literally the paid security guard.
Oh, was he? Okay.
I mean, there's probably another one that happened a different way.
Fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, this is it.
Okay, so that's just something I can't see. I assume
Not
Sarah
yet.
can also not see it until next week or next Sunday.
I don't even know when.
Okay,
I don't even know when.
so whatever that is, thanks
that is.
for whatever's probably gonna kill us. Oh, that's the custom monster or whatever you ordered. I bet. I know you mentioned that offhandedly. Oh fuck.
It requires assembly.
Oh good.
Franny Epaulet. Okay, if that's your real name. Not only do I notice you, I'm just too white.
Apollinario.
Apollinario.
Notice me, senpai.
Franielli Apollinario. Are you from Italy? Like exactly from Italy? Like right in the middle
I don't know.
That sounds Italian. Maybe it's something else. Hugo got it. Apollinario?
Apollinario. Yeah.
There was an Alabama shooting where a black veteran was shot and he was initially blamed for the shooting. Color me shocked. Chaotic violence begetting more chaotic violence makes it chaotic.
It's almost like adding more guns to an active shooter situation.
Well,
just
did you see?
Confuses cops
I
when
was
they show
tweeting
up.
the other day. A girl got hit by a stray bullet.
Yeah.
And my argument is, if she would have just had like a friend with a gun that was also shooting randomly into the air,
The bullets might have.
It would have been like a bullet defense matrix around her home.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Good plan.
that's obviously how it works. So yeah, I don't know why they.
If you
Like, get out of your ass, libtards.
Also,
like,
if you're about to shoot yourself in the head with a gun, if you have a second gun, it'll try and talk you out of it.
yes.
Fun fact about guns.
This says Jake Sarah, and I don't know who this is from. Oh! A very nice person. This is for Sarah. Sarah! You have gifts! Hattie Waz! It's Hattie Waz. Are you familiar with Hattie Waz? Hattie Waz is a beautiful, wonderful trans fan of ours that is on every single one of my Twitch streams, including Sarah's, and also donates way too much money. Thank you. But sent an amazing corn video about Nebraska. You did. Sarah received a hard drive, a solid state drive for Sarah, so she can actually play video games from Kevin. That's your trash too.
Yeah,
you
I
get the
knew
trash
that
with
there
it.
was a hard drive.
I appreciate you, Kevin, if you're watching.
Now I can play Stream Destiny. So thanks.
Now you can stream Destiny.
Yeah, I couldn't
I don't
stream it
think-
because my hard drive
I
was
don't
trash.
know if you can stream it. I can't stream it.
Maybe.
All right. I love you dearly. Have a wonderful time. This is from Olivia Richardson. You're good at reading, right?
I'm pretty neutral at it.
Are you?
I'm about as good as someone who went through the American educational system.
That's good enough for me. Same. Ask Sarah to show her face. She shows her face all the time.
I'm
She will
apparently
probably deny me today, though. She doesn't have any makeup on, so she thinks she's hideous. She's wrong, but she thinks it anyway. Ladies, I'm pro. You don't have to wear makeup. Do your thing. Live your dreams.
Hi, Hugo. Hi, Jake. I found a book, Dark History of the Bible, by Michael Kerrigan, a few months ago.
Oh yeah,
on
it was
sale.
Indiana. I said Nebraska. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that I don't know why I said Nebraska.
Okay.
You know what it was? It was because there was corn husks on the art that Sarah did a commission for live on stream for Hattie Waz. Did you see Tammy?
Tammy what?
Tammy. You didn't watch
That's
the
all the
stream. You're a
context?
terrible friend.
Oh, I know.
Here, so Sarah drew the ugliest possible orc prostitute.
Oh, I did see that. She showed me that. You showed me that.
Tammy!
Okay.
Anyway,
I
but
don't
she
remember
had
the name of
corn
the-
husks for wigs.
I do remember
And
that.
Nebraska, their football team is called the Cornhuskers. That's why. Back to you.
Okay. As soon as I opened it, I knew I had to send y'all a copy. I was gonna be sending mine once I finished it because I thought it would be less expensive, but one, I fell in love with it immediately, and two, it was actually cheap as fuck. Anyway, I sent you a copy, so hopefully by the time you get this, it will be there. Also, there was no gift option available, but that's fine, because I had a pretty detailed request. I was hoping you would show off a bit of the artwork Kerrigan gathered on the stream. If we got the book, we'll take a look
What
at it.
book is it called?
It is called Dark History of the Bible.
Okay.
I
It
assume
might
it was.
be in here. It might be this one right here.
Is it from Books A Million?
Nope.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm opening these pills next.
And then they basically say page 30 has a piece showing Cain going to kill Abel. They just basically say which
Ow.
pages we should show. So yeah, we'll check it out.
Awesome. I hope it's here.
And anyway, I love your various endeavors and hope you keep producing content for years to come, especially so I can keep telling my boyfriend that I don't need him because I have a very real boyfriend. So you go and shake. Heart, Olivia. Thanks, Olivia.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm wondering. There's gonna be crickets?
Don't send us crickets.
Well, we have that weird food box over there.
Yeah.
Oh, you need the trash for the envelope? I got you. I got you. Annoyed person just screamed my name. Twice. 3 times. Well, there you are. You know. Please stop. I'm bored. What is... Oh, yeah. Okay, that opened. And yeah, it's definitely crickets.
Oh, God.
There's a... I'm probably not going to eat those now.
Those are like
'Cause
barbecue
the
crickets.
package
You know
opened.
what's weird? I'm more grossed out by the inside
Yeah.
of an envelope
Yeah.
than I am the barbecue crickets.
Hattie Wise has made a request
Yeah.
that I show Hugo the finished product.
Okay. Meanwhile, smell these crickets.
Oh God, there's crickets in there.
So here is Tammy V what?
Tammy v. Goldie Cox.
Tammy V Goldie Cox. Sarah did this live on stream. It looked better in person. There's a
see
lot
this
more
also?
detail.
It's just in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, they fell out of the
There's
thing.
crickets just all up in there, and I would try them, but they've been out, and that's gross to me.
They're barbecue.
Maybe I'll just put them over there. Maybe we'll get real high, and then we'll be like, fuck it, I don't. Just put it in me.
There's no amount of high that would make me more interested in putting bugs in my body.
So that isn't sperm. Just so you know, that's drool.
See, the way you worded that makes me think that was your first question.
I
the second you
voted.
saw
I
it.
voted for sperm.
Okay.
It wasn't. It didn't. It ended up being sperm. We figured. We figured she probably hasn't gotten anybody off. She's too rough. But she was super fuckable until like the braids happened in the armpits, and then that just ended it for me.
I respect that she goes for armpit hair bows.
Right, that's
to
what it
pretty
was.
up.
Like, okay, I'm gonna show you guys again, just because this is a fucking masterpiece. But if you could see right in there, there's bows right on the armpit hair, and that's when it went from like what were you called? A California 4.
Oh, yeah.
That's when she went from a California 4 to a
to an Iowa 2.
to a Breckenridge, Michigan 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, in a pinch. Anyway, here you go. Thank you. Thank you so much.
God.
This one, okay. This one says, this is from like something garden.
Horatio Moonraker, backdoor smashable.
Backdoor smashable.
I respect the way
She's thick.
So eloquent.
Yeah. Yeah. Blue envelope? I don't, there's lots of envelopes over here.
Backdoor smashable, I think, is my favorite new 3-word sentence. Shakespeare once said brevity is the soul of wit, sir.
The scariest story ever told. Yeah, it's a backdoor smashable. That's the answer. Okay, so this is for Darwin and Ellie, which is the dog and the cat, and the 2-legged ones. Is that us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you and Sarah, probably.
Sure, but what is it? What is it? Chris, blah, blah, blah. Your schedule thing lied to me. So what if Ho Chi Minh stayed capitalist? Would Vietnam be divided or unified capitalist state? Also, Cyrus for $2 says here, and Hattie Waz says you're welcome for that, Hugo. I hope you enjoyed it.
Nice.
Chris, I don't know. Why do you always ask about Ho Chi Minh and Asian history in general, like Southeast Asia?
I don't know shit about it.
Southwest Asia. Like Central Asia, I think maybe Japan has been avoided, but like everything else, Ho Chi Minh. So do you know who Ho Chi Minh was?
Not off the top of my head.
Ho Chi Minh was a.
My high school got about to World War II, and that's about when we ran out of time.
Sounds probably it's more like ran out of willingness to talk poorly of the United States.
I notice it always kind of drops off right before Vietnam.
Yeah.
It kind of ends on
That's
World
why
War
college
II
was nice.
and dropping the bomb and like, woo! I think after that's when it starts to get more contentious and people generally have disagreements on how you should teach it. So
Someone sent several bags of Tato chips. They're called Tato. Like, is there actual...
the fact that
Do you feed these to your animals?
The fact that it's spelled T-A-Y-T-O
I know.
confounds me.
So we gotta open one of these.
Explore...
I almost grabbed that right off your Bojangles.
Oh, good.
I didn't mean to. I just went for it.
I noticed...
We're very
and then you're
comfortable.
like-
We're very comfortable, but I'm not. I don't think I ought to do that.
Cheese and onion
Unless
flavor.
you want to be molested. Okay, maybe I'm projecting a little bit.
Cheese and onion. Smells like a chip.
Okay, for $10, I'll let him feed me.
I mean, I could just do that anyway.
I know. I just wanted to see if someone would give us $10. Here, give me.
It's pretty good.
Those are pretty good.
I kind of
I'm
want
not really that hungry right now,
No,
but
I kind of wish
ate
we
earlier.
just had like a normal one. I assume they have just normal flavor.
yeah, they're pretty intense. I wish, you know what? We should really pay attention. We should not eat before we do these.
That's
We
a-
always eat before we
That's
do
a good
these.
idea. See, someone did give us the $10. You
Thanks,
fool!
Hattie was.
We already did it, you fool!
Hattie the plant. Pick a Tammy got Jake hot and bothered. Maybe I idle at that. I am actually hot right now, though. It is warm. I'm wearing pants for the first time in ages, so...
Also, his first orgasm was to that episode of Star Trek where Kirk fucked the greenskin lady.
That's
so,
true.
Pavlovian.
Yeah. But it was just green lady jealousy. Do you think William Shatner has ever not humped weird?
No.
Like, I feel like he's like, ugh, or so.
Whatever his...
It's like really awkward to watch.
Whatever his strokes are, it's the hammer punch of humps.
Right, yeah, it's hammer
It's
strokes.
It's something weird.
Yeah, not in a good way either. He's not like giving it.
No.
He's just like it. Or something. I don't know. I don't like it. Whatever it is, I know I don't like it. You Cyrus! What the fuck? Jake got my name right. I have a few more.
Well,
Thanks. I'm good at reading, so. Was Tolkien racist or just biased because Bridges? Both. Both are true.
I saw a quote from her.
I think
him where
Tolkien's pretty racist and sexist.
relative to now, obviously, but I know
During the time, I mean.
I saw a quote from him where he, oh God, what did he say? Something along the lines, something not so nice about Mongols. Something
Mongols?
about, like,
what the fuck?
that's the phrasing he used.
Yeah.
Said some not so nice things about
Did he say
some Asian
Did he say that
people.
Asian people in general are Mongols, or specifically people from Mongolia?
He was like
Which was that a thing when he was alive?
He was describing, I believe, orcs in Lord of the Rings, and he said one of the lines is something along the lines of like your like brutish Mongol types, or like. But I guess you could argue he doesn't necessarily mean it that way. Maybe he means I don't know.
I
think
called
he
them
was-
brutish.
I think he was describing their appearance at the time,
Oh,
though.
God.
It wasn't like
Oh, that's even worse, I think, right?
I don't know. I don't know enough about Tolkien.
Hardy
to have an
Manfred
opinion.
Jensenden. Here's $10, but only if you guys Lady and the Tramp the chips.
This is like you gave money. This is
Yeah, you gave it and then requested it.
This is like if people at McDonald's gave you the food before you paid.
Can we put it
Don't
on
do
the
that.
floor and I nuzzle it over to you like the meatball,
That's
or does
so
it
much worse.
Does it have to be the noodle? I feel like the noodle is the meatball is the best part of that exchange.
Ideally, at least a cubic foot of space between our heads at all times would be great. In perpetuity.
Yeah, I think the closer we get, the worse. Do you think there's a bell curve to that though?
No.
Do you feel like after we break like the 3-inch mark, we're like, okay, fuck
No.
it, this is nice. All right, I was just checking. No one loves me. Someday Sarah will kiss me though. I'm sure I'll wear her down. Is
Maybe.
this blue? Someone said blue, but this is like I think that's more green.
This is like aqua.
It looks like the Caribbean,
Aquamarine.
sort of. Yeah,
Turquoise. This is turquoise.
that's yours. You can open it. It's
Okay.
your turn. Unless you want a package. You did read a letter last time.
Whatever.
Tell you what, I'll make sure you get a package next time.
Okay. Oh God, this just says you know who it is.
Oh, God, that's Paul?
I don't
Is
know.
that Paul? Or is it Harvey? Ooh.
This is the puzzle guy. Let's see if we.
Oh, it's the puzzle guy.
Salutations once again, gentlemen. First off, I must apologize for the lack of letters and puzzles. I was traveling, and my brother said he would send you one in my stead. However, it has come to my attention that that did not happen. So, Herschel, if you are watching this, you are dead to me. Coming out strong against Herschel. Fuck you, Herschel.
Fuck Herschel.
Where were our puzzles? Secondly, you may notice I have new stationery. Different. Apparently, your
Does it smell different?
It doesn't smell like anything at all. It doesn't smell.
That's just nice paper
Yeah.
smell.
Apparently, your comments on it, smelling like old grandma, spurred my butler Raymond to dispose of it in my absence. You can thank him for the new, less smelly stationery, although the colors are taking a while to get used to. I'm slowly growing to like it. Nevertheless, you two are probably buzzing with excitement for your next puzzle. Here it is. Good luck, gentlemen. Puzzle number 3. I have forests, but no trees.
Okay.
I have lakes, but no waters.
Okay.
I have roads, but no cars.
Map.
Map?
Yeah.
I believe map. Map makes sense.
It's a map.
Map?
Yeah. I'm a DM. You can't trick me.
Map!
You can't trick me with your cheap tricks. Is this the book? I started opening it because I assumed it was the book, and I was just gonna let you have a twofer.
Yep.
Dark History of the Bible.
Dark
you
History of the Bible.
know the pictures. So I
I
figured.
know she said pink.
Paul Allen with $20 donation and doesn't want to say a thing, but we know that he loves us.
Oh yeah, this
The
has
art
got
is
some
really
nice.
nice. I honestly really like biblical art, the classic
Oh,
stuff.
I do too. I mean,
I think it's fantastic.
bold opinion. Renaissance art, excellent.
Yeah.
How could you say something so bold and yet so brave?
Nah, you're right. Not all Renaissance art is
No, I know what you
biblical, but specifically Renaissance biblical art. Like, I don't like this. Show them that. That's terrible.
Well, that's Middle Ages. That's
Yeah, I
not
know.
Renaissance.
Middle Ages sucks. I'm just letting you know.
It's before because
That's
it's really
the one.
flat. The perspective's weird
Yeah,
and not
they
right.
didn't master perspective yet. Big Mama Blue, correct. Discole is pleased.
That's cool.
Discole. What is that?
Their name. Oh,
Is
there's
that
a good one.
just
There's
who it is?
David with Goliath's head.
Do they have statues in here? I really like the really effeminate David holding the head.
You
know what I'm talking about? The black one?
I actually did see that in
That one's one of my favorite statues of all
in
time.
my art appreciation class in
Yeah.
college, which was awful.
Wasn't good, huh?
No, the teacher was a huge, like.
Let's talk about this. Let's squash this beef.
Here's a good one. Like, okay, the teacher, the way that
Aztec mosaic is best art. It's definitely good art. I don't know about best.
you needed a certain number of what they considered writing comprehensive courses to make sure that you were
Right.
competent in writing.
Yeah.
And that was one of them, and it was one
Yep.
that any freshman could take. So it was a very full class, but you could tell it was a teacher who, like, hated dealing with people who don't give a shit about art. Like, this is a person with a graduate degree who, like, gives a shit about art, and they have to teach it to people who don't give a shit but just need these credits.
Okay, if you want to be a teacher, make sure you're excited to teach people that aren't excited about the thing. It's your job to make them excited about the thing.
There's a... John the Baptist.
Even if you're a professor.
I don't know, man.
I like reliefs, too.
Like this?
No.
What's a relief?
A relief is a flat sculpture piece of... Like, these are reliefs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah, I like this book.
You watched The Ballad of Buster Scruggs? You did.
Oh
Alex,
my god, we watched that
Alex said-
so high. Have you guys
good.
seen The Ballad of Buster Scruggs? Mason Gibson. Hey, Hugo and Jake, love you guys. What happened to your VidMe? Did you know there's a track? VidMe stopped working. VidMe shut down. Also, did you know there's a tract on Baphomet? I probably did at some point.
Maybe.
Maybe we should do it.
Sure.
I love you back, Mason. I love you back. That's so cool.
It is. That was only $10 too.
What a good buy.
At Barnes and Noble. That's a Barnes and Noble sticker.
Yeah. They said Books A Million.
They said Books A Million.
Maybe they purchased it offline and Books A Million
Got
repurchased
it.
this.
Oh, maybe it's possible.
Because
there's also a
book
tag on
redistributor.
There's a tag on the side too, so that's probably it. This is what it got bargain binned at Best Buy, or not Best Buy, Barnes and Noble. Then they sold it off with a batch of probably old books.
Basically detectives. It's pretty impressive.
Why doesn't Salem talk in the new Sabrina? I actually know the answer to this, believe it or not.
Okay.
it's based off the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina comic book. From what I understand, I could be wrong, from what I've been told, at the very least in that comic, I know that Salem didn't talk, and Ambrose was a character, and from what I've heard, this could have just been something someone made up on a forum. The original Sabrina the Teenage Witch television show with Melissa Joan Hart combined the Ambrose and Salem characters in the first place.
Oh.
So, the new Sabrina is
Still-
actually pretty good, by the way, on Netflix. It's not, like, amazing. It's like,
Talking Cat is lit, though.
yeah. In fairness, the cat does talk on the new show. You just can't hear it. Sabrina's the only one who can hear the cat talk.
Those potatoes are in me.
No,
They will not leave my teeth.
no, me either. Were
Anyway.
potato chips invented in Ireland, or was that a thing that I saw
Racistly made up, or...
in the Disney Channel original movie, The Luck of the Irish?
Oh,
Was that
God, that movie. What's that old guy's name? The one that played, like, Grandpa...
He's a character actor.
Yeah,
in so
he
many
does
fucking
that
things.
so much.
Let me look.
Same with the clown guy in Air Bud.
Yeah.
He was basically the same character, just sad, and after he got into prison in Green Mile.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of character actors, man. I want to be a character actor.
Henry Gibson is the name of the
Oh,
character actor.
fuck.
Let's see what he's most famous for. Oh, he was in The Burbs. I remember him in The Burbs with Tom Hanks.
Jay Dietrich sent this. Brush your teeth, damn it. What?
In the middle of a stream?
Do you want me to brush my teeth in the middle of a What are you talking about? Hattie was $2. You guys checked out the She-Ra reboot yet? I watched the first episode. Sarah watched the whole series. Did you watch any of it?
Not yet. I'm planning on
Pretty
it.
okay. She liked it.
Same studio that did Voltron Legendary Defenders, and that was pretty good, so I'm sure I'll check it out.
The animation is really good, and the characters seem fleshed out.
The characters in Voltron are really good.
Yeah.
Some of the people who worked on that worked on Avatar as well, which you also haven't seen, which is a really good animated series. So
And
at this point, maybe just wait for the Netflix series and hope it's good.
it is not for 40-year-old men.
No,
It never was.
no. It's okay for things to be for other demographics.
Yeah, I mean, I like to watch things for other demographics all the time.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah. Did you know some ladies held hands or danced together in that show?
Did you see Christians were getting all mad about the
Macy's
Thanksgiving?
parade? Your innocence was ruined!
You're shooting tear gas at children over the border and you think this fucking matters? Fuck you!
God damn it.
Anyway.
Dear Hugo and Jake, these are all the VeggieTales I could find in my parents' house, plus a bonus Shady-ish Jesus for kids VHS. It happened! It finally happened! Molly Sisson tipped through Super Chat. I can tell you I remember Tato specifically being in Ireland in my Cork days, but alas, they were invented in NYC. I'm very happy for you. Has that been happening the whole time? Because I have not been hearing that tone.
I only heard it that time.
Okay. Because that should be happening every time. I don't know why that's been a problem.
Oh my god.
Screeching Sargon incoming? I think we can handle Carl. View these for Hugo's enjoyment and Jake's suffering. Y'all are the best.
I'm actually going to go through these and talk about them a little bit, because
Oh, God.
VeggieTales is so weird in how it chooses to change things for children.
This motherfucker balanced a fucking...
Equation on this sheet? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was a... Here. Get out of here with your chemistry. I don't want to deal with that. I did that in high school. I'm good. I don't want to count atoms anymore.
God damn it. Do
Don't
you want to
send me
talk
your-
about the mole?
Don't send me your atoms.
Anyway, Josh and the Big Wall. This is the story of
The
Josh-
trumpet wall.
Yeah, the Jericho and the
I
walls
just
tumbling.
sucked the wall's dick when I said that.
Instead of attacking him, though, they throw slushies on him, and it's dumb.
Oh, are these all gonna end up behind me?
No, that's actually
Okay.
a bad idea because there's so many of these. The toy that saved
I was just
Christmas.
asking.
This is about how Christmas. This is the war on Christmas. VeggieTales.
Adelario Sobreo, I've been binge watching your channel beginning to now over the past few months since seeing you guys on the Now What podcast with Arian Foster. Love you guys and all your content. I love you too. I'm really glad you saw us on Now What. Arian just had his first concert on Saturday for his
Cool.
album Flamingo and Caval, which you would like, and you should go do it. He didn't ask me to say this. I just like to support that because it's really fucking good. Go to Spotify, listen to it. D-Man 42 with $5 I don't know. That's not Australian because we get AUS. Austrian? No. Alaskan dollars. They got new ones. They're just little igloo bucks.
They got Sarah Palin on them.
Yep. Guys, what is your favorite scene from an extremely goofy movie? If I've seen extremely goofy movie,
Not
the one where they skateboard or rollerblade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
see,
you.
it is working now. Okay.
Sort of. It missed the one before that, didn't
Okay.
it? No, it was there.
Okay.
Anyway, we're doing we got the big shaky butt plugs.
Oh, nice. Any one of the scenes with the bad guy and his friends, because one of the friends is clearly Bigfoot from the first movie, but shaved, and it's fucking awesome. Have you ever noticed?
I've not
I've only seen
noticed.
an extremely goofy movie like twice.
Yeah, the first Goofy movie I saw like a million
Oh, I
times,
like that
and my
movie.
favorite scene in that is, of course, Leaning Tower of Cheese.
Yeah. I like the hot tub scene's really good when they get in the waterbed scene.
I really like the animation in that
Oh yeah,
movie.
that's the main thing I think I like about the movie.
Well,
is
if I'm
it's-
gonna watch an animation movie, it's got to be Iron Giant when he does the cannonball.
I get it, but like
Right?
Disney animation doesn't typically get to do like modern hotel room, you know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
So it's interesting when they got to do like waterbed. Something about that scene always stuck in my mind. I don't know
The
why.
water, but it had a very.
I think it had fish in it too, and like
Yeah, there was one of those. There's really satisfying sounds and animations throughout my childhood that I
Yeah.
think about sometimes. For some reason, when Macaulay Culkin does this and screams.
I mean that's
No, I know, but it's like the sound itself, or like Sebulba's pod rate.
Yeah.
I love that.
okay.
I think the only thing in my adult life that ever, like, for some reason, or the buckles on the guy's shoes in Home Alone 2 outside. Love that. When the grappling hook thing gets clicked in at the very beginning of Dark Knight, the foleying on that's just beautiful. So weird that I like that kind of shit.
Yeah, see these two didn't do it though. Weird.
Would you be interested in following Marxist Lunaism? Chris, I'll take your money, but I have nothing to say to you, like, ever. I want to, but I never... yes, I will. I'm a Marxist Lunaist. See, Steven Star Vapor came up, but Chris didn't.
Okay.
Maybe
weird.
it's the way you do it? I don't know. That's true. That's weird. Anyway,
Yeah, that's weird.
7 Star Vapor. Sorry, $5. You guys should add Zach's Zap Pack to your wheel of crappy Christian movies. Oh fuck! By the way, I'm thinking we should wage the war on Christmas this year. I think we should do Christmas specials like each Friday. Just 4 of them. Just 4 Fridays.
I at least have 2 movies that are already in mind that I've been saving that are Christmas
we
related.
did the Christmas shoes already, right?
Yeah.
There's several Christmas shoes movies though. What if there's 4 versions of the same movie and we just do it?
Oh God, we could do the Christmas Miracle, which is the Christmas Shoes sequel, and we could do that other one that I've been wanting to do, which is Christmas with a capital C. Which
is there a
the most,
Christmas trilogy that we could
the
knock out?
The Christmas Shoes is a Christmas trilogy, but we already did the first one.
Right.
I don't know. I'll look
Come up
into
with
it.
ideas, but yes, maybe Zach's Zap Pack will happen. Never heard of it.
Rack, Shack, and Benny. This one's the one where they get thrown in an oven at the end.
Is that green?
Yeah.
Oh man, look at this green VHS tape.
That makes me think of the Nickelodeon VHSs.
Same. That's what I was gonna say.
These are also green.
I like
Those
this.
vegetables. Do you get it?
You guys remember when we had to like buy things like this?
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't want things. This is way bigger than the
Oh,
flash
this
drive
is-
that holds all of these.
This is literally just the silly songs with Larry. So this isn't even Christian.
This is
and-
just the silly songs.
So this one actually is entertaining to watch. If
Oh.
you're a child, at least. Like, I am nostalgic for it also.
Yeah.
These ones,
These are on DVDs.
shockingly, I've not seen any of these.
Really?
These are all from after I stopped watching them because
Okay,
I was
yeah,
older.
right,
I mean,
yeah.
they still make these. So this was made in, like,
Did you know that apparently these
Yeah,
ones is a
2005.
thing that Michigan people do?
oh. No, I didn't.
I found that out after I got scolded in other states.
Weird.
Yeah, I say
So-
it too. I still think it's correct.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sheer luck, Holmes?
That's weird. You can do a Sherlock Holmes now. That's public domain. You don't need to make a... Anyway.
Yeah, but sheer luck, Holmes.
Lord of the Beans.
Why not?
An Easter Carol.
Oh,
You couldn't just... Okay. Duke and the Great Pie War. Moe and the Big Exit. And
I recognize that.
2D animated Larry Boy, which they did apparently.
Larry Boy.
And, Gideon Tuba Warrior. What?
Why did they use the Airbud font?
I think that question answers itself.
Okay, that's fine.
Why wouldn't you want to be associated with the expanded movie universe of Air Bud?
Just one Asbesto back at it again with $5 Canadian dues. Have you guys seen God Friended Me? It's about God friending someone on Facebook. People keep asking me to watch that.
No, and here's why I'm not watching. Here's why I don't want to review it.
It's schlock.
I think it's not. How do I put this?
Hattie was a 5. We're talking about Angel Wars. We need to do Angel Wars. It's on the
spinning
wheel.
When Pureflix makes a movie, I believe David A.R. White is making it to reach out to Christians.
You know what?
He
I
wants to
actually
make
do
money.
too. Yeah.
But stuff like God Friended Me, when like a network TV show comes out like that, it just makes me roll my eyes. That's not like
It's
trying
pandery.
to get. It's just suits trying to like, we got to get the older Christian demographic. What are they like? Oh, let's get the social media and God and put,
Yeah, and then
It's
kind of like what Touched by an Angel was.
just vague sort of platitudes and lip service to Christianity without actually talking about it.
I think we could probably see. I'm not gonna binge a season of that. That's the
No.
problem. It's not even like fun shitty. It's just stupid. And so like once it gets canceled, maybe we'll do a thing because it'll probably become a controversy, and Josh Feuerstein will come into a Starbucks
still
cup,
a thing?
drink it, and then be like, God Friended Me is canceled. Tim Allen, Riot. Yep.
By the way,
Roseanne is apparently a thing they get upset about now.
fuck her.
Right. But she's not even like a Christian icon. I don't know. Chris, back at it again. Fun Sherlock Holmes fact. The author of Arsène Lupin, the gentleman burglar, was not allowed to use Sherlock Holmes. It wasn't public domain at the time.
Whenever he says things, I assume
Do
they
you
mean...
just Google random facts?
Because I don't know what the thing is he's talking about.
The gentleman Arsène Lupin. I do not understand. Loving the Bad Man. Question mark.
I keep forgetting that exists.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do that at some point.
Billy Baldwin?
Stephen Baldwin, I think.
Steven.
Yeah!
I was here for Billy. He was in Unusual Suspects. Okay. Or Usual Suspects, I'm sorry.
Sorry, the Christians only get the bottom
The
rung.
fifth
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Let me check to make sure. Stephen.
Is it Steven? If it's Billy, I'm here for it. If it's not, I have more package. More package, por favor.
Oh yeah, definitely Stephen Baldwin.
Okay.
The first thing when you type in Stephen Baldwin on Google right now.
Loving the Bad Man?
Top stories on Google News. Stephen Baldwin's mistress tells of their 2-year affair. Very Christian of you, Stephen.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Oh, no!
That's going in the... And that is
That's
that is
in the box.
hermetically sealed.
Do you know what, though? Jerky makes me feel better about it.
I agree.
So here's
At
the
least it's
thing,
cured.
kids. Hold on one second.
Sorry, I'm grabby.
You are grabby.
I'm too grabby.
It's okay.
Only child.
It's okay. Not sure how much water these take to produce, but I think they typically go to waste anyway. So that makes at least as environmentally friendly as cricket chips. Solid rebuttal, because this is testicle jerky. Here you go, grab it now. Rocky Mountain Oyster Testicle Jerky. Someone had some bull testicles and thought, what happens if I smash those flat and dry them out for a real long time?
Again, the fact that it's got like...
Seasonings and other shit.
Yeah, listen.
This isn't gonna be terrible.
It's got salt, onion powder, spices.
Yeah, no, I'm here for all of these things.
Garlic powder, brown sugar, pineapple juice, lemon juice, granulated onion, granulated
for sweetness without sugar. Yeah.
It's got stuff going on, so yeah.
We're not gonna eat it now. We're gonna. It goes in the box.
Once the box of weird food is full, we'll do a special thing or something.
Yep. Probably a Patreon thing. Not just for patrons. I mean, Patreon, like, get to goals and eat weird shit. Like that one time. Ugh. Don't want to.
It's okay. It'll stay over there until the terrible day we have to do
It's just balls, Highs. Yeah, but we're eating them. I want to eat balls.
Not particularly.
I think all the bull cum is cooked right out of the jerky, though, right? That's the part that gets me the most. It's not that it's a testicle. It's that I'll know what bull cum tastes like. Right?
Gross.
Yeah, I'm not for it. Luckily, they put pineapple juice in the testicles, so I hear that helps.
Did you see this, by the way?
That was a funny joke, guys.
This
Fuck
is
off.
a breaking story as of right now.
A breaking story? We're breaking news on the
I
stream?
mean, we're not breaking it. I'm just saying.
We're breaking it.
In the last hour or so, articles about this have been coming out. Manafort, the Mueller investigation has come out and said Manafort lied since he took a plea deal. So they've said, like, the plea deal's off, fuck you.
Manafort doesn't get his plea deal.
So now he's looking at 20 years in prison.
Yeah, I mean...
Don't lie to the FBI!
Yeah, don't do that.
Anyway.
You don't see them as people when you want to beat them back from the fence when they're running for their lives. Do we have someone who's upset at the fact that people are trying to claim asylum? Bernice Panders, hear about the Doctor Who news. Did you hear about the Doctor Who news? I think it was that Chibnall and them might leave after the series.
I heard it. I heard that, actually.
I wonder why. I actually didn't watch the last episode yet, or this current one. I got busy because of the holiday and forgot.
It's just a rumor that they're going to leave, I think, as of right now. I don't know if it's
That's
for
interesting.
sure.
I wonder why. And Jodie Whittaker is the name. Sorry.
Yeah.
The woman who plays the Doctor. I think she does a good job.
I think it would be, as much as this season has been relatively rocky, I think in part due to Chris Chibnall's lack of...
Sci-fi prowess.
Yeah, I think it'd be a bad idea to throw out the baby with the bathwater as far as the series goes. I think the overall aesthetic choices that are being made are really positive.
I like a lot of what's going on.
And
I think it's
like-
an overall tonal shift in the right direction.
I think it's the kind of thing that this season's rocky, but hopefully at least give them one more series to, like,
Yeah.
try and find their footing.
Yeah. Anyway, Joe thinks tear gas is fine to use on families because it's not bullets, and "it's not bullets" is a quote.
Wow, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, you can leave. That's fine. I don't need your money. Lunos Nocturne, $5. No, you would not know what bull semen tastes like. Most of semen comes from the prostate. Balls only contain the sperm, which is less than 1% by volume.
That's actually, you know,
Yeah,
that's
that
true.
comforts me slightly, but I don't want to know what their sperm tastes like either. I think that was implied. I guess.
It's less than 1% of the volume, that was the point. So it's not a lot of the...
I agree.
Anyway.
Still, though, if it tastes cummy at all...
The more we talk about it, the more they're going to want us to do
If
it.
it tastes cummy at all... I'm gonna not have a good time.
I think you'll live.
I will definitely live! What if I get a taste for it?
How would you even know? You would need a sample. You would need like a
How would you
control-
know? How would you know? I feel like I would know if there's bull cum in me.
Have you tasted bull
Someone's
cum? Do
gonna-
you have something to compare it to?
What? Cum? I shoot cum
Well,
everywhere, constantly.
You need a control group. Otherwise, you
I'm
don't
not
have a-
sampling a bunch of cum!
I'm not saying you should. I'm saying unless you do that, you have no way of knowing.
That is, what a bar, okay? Whatever. You can drink the bull cum. Now we've gone from just trying bull jerky to you drinking glasses of bull cum.
Harvey Manfred Jensen to the...
Another unboxing around Xmas, putting this, of course.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably do Christmas stream for unboxing. We'll probably, because last year we got each other presents and
Yeah,
shit.
like the week right before Christmas, based on when we're doing
Probably.
this one, it'll probably be.
Yeah.
Because today's the 26th, we usually do a month in between.
Yeah, so yeah, for sure. From Philip, but not Apostle. Dear Hugo and Jake, do you enjoy manipulating, micromanaging cult propaganda? Well, then, oh boy, are you guys in for a treat. What you now have the pleasure of owning. Okay, I see. and watching our feature-length films brought to you by former faith that I resent very much, the Jehovah's Witnesses. This is nice. I have an itchy eyeball. These films, I dare say, outshine terrible Christian movies like God's Not Dead and God's Not Dead 2. But not God's Not Dead, A Light in the Darkness, because that one's got fights and explosions. Anyways, hope you two enjoy these beloved JW propaganda movies, which for some reason, Jehovah's Witnesses are the only entertainment they choose to watch or allowed to watch. Sincerely, Philip, but not the Apostle Philip. Phew. Boy, my parents are disappointed in me.
Jehovah's Witnesses have some weird... I've seen some YouTube videos by them.
JWs, man. J-dubs. Very strange.
I'm excited to do these. At least one of these is probably going to go on the spinny wheel.
So let's see. We have
What is True Love? Best friends Liz and Megan are both searching for true love, but each one pursues a very different path to find it. What are the consequences of their decisions? Will they learn the ultimate key to true love and happiness?
Maybe.
So, I'm guessing this is going to be a Goofus and Gallant style juxtaposition movie where one person remains a steadfast Jehovah's Witness and their life turns out great.
Oh, I see.
And one doesn't, and their life, they turn into a smack addict. I don't know.
A smack addict?
The best part.
I want to be a smack addict.
Only an hour and 15 minutes long.
Ooh, that's pretty okay. That's almost... That's just a little bit longer than a Touched by an Angel episode.
Yeah,
God damn. Not terrible.
The next one, The Prodigal Returns.
What is... hold on. What is that in there? What is that?
I've seen those before, but I don't know what they are.
Guys, what are those? What are those treats? No, don't focus on Hugo. Makes sense, but don't do it. There we go. Whatever those are. What are they?
The Prodigal Returns. Watch a modern-day drama based on Jesus' parable of the prodigal son. See what happens to David Barker, a young man who becomes drawn to association with those whose attitudes and lifestyles are at odds with his Christian upbringing. As David slips into the ways of the world...
Oh, I thought you were done.
No.
Oh, God.
Will David come to his senses and return to a godly way of life? It's the prodigal son, yeah, motherfucker.
JW.org.
This one...
Are these the same actors and shit?
This is only 104 minutes.
That's less than 107 or 74. Wait, 104 minutes.
No, it's longer, but...
No, it's longer. I thought you said... Never mind.
The Roman... Wait. Walk by faith, not by sight is the last one.
The Prodigal Returns.
The Roman army abandons its
Jesus.
siege of Jerusalem. Two Christian families face tough choices. Will they obey Jesus and walk away from all that is familiar to them? If they do, they will be tempted to return. Their decision means life or death. This video portrays events described in the Bible, events that are historically accurate. It contains scenes of fighting, however. The violence is not glorified, but depicts the reality faced by first-century Christians. You had to... Wait a minute, this has violence? It's only 54 minutes.
Ooh.
That one's a
Prime
winner.
candidate. Mario Hernandez. Hugo and Jake for President 2020.
Can I be VP? I want to break the vote in the Senate.
Okay.
That's the only role I want.
Yeah, I should... Yeah, I should probably be president anyway. You have to do a lot of public speaking.
I'm very similar to Mike Pence in that he's very
You can't
uncomfortable.
go into a restaurant without your mom?
He can't be in a room with a woman alone because it makes him uncomfortable. I can't be anywhere near Mike Pence because I'm afraid he'll fuck me.
King
And
Glass...
he could probably do better. I think he thinks little of himself as far as his gay prospects.
King Glasstooth. Would you guys ever stream a game of Bible Boulder Dash?
What's Boulder Dash?
It's the, it's like a trivia game, like a board game?
Sure. I don't know how good I'd be at it.
Well, I'm definitely a Bible expert.
You know what's sad?
So, we're probably experts.
By the time we're done reading this,
We might be
we're
experts.
gonna be... I mean, we're not like, you know...
I can't quote it.
No.
Yeah.
But we know it better than most Christians.
Most? Like, anyone that didn't go to seminary.
Yeah.
I can't imagine there's just, like, a clergy member out there that knows it, like with historical context.
I wonder what...
Better. Like, not
Some
many.
some
I'm sure some
Catholics,
do. I'm just saying,
especially
like...
in the Catholic
Like,
Church, because...
what's the percentage of those people, though?
I don't know. Not enough.
Low. 0.05% is high to me.
Christianity without reading the Bible is very similar to the scrolling down to the bottom of the conditions and saying, I agree.
Yeah, except
Without-
it's you base your life on whatever you think that said.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, same thing. Just stabbed into this box. We're actually almost done.
Yeah.
That's
It's
surprising.
been about an hour.
Yeah. I was thinking, should we stream more often, like once a week?
We can. I don't know what we necessarily do every time.
Well,
Would it
I
just
was
be
thinking.
potpourri? It would
I
be
was
various
thinking
things?
the one thing we don't get into that I think we're pretty good at is we never have debates. Now, I'm not here saying I necessarily want to sit there and debate somebody, but I think having guests on, like a less cringy Kumite,
Maybe. I don't know.
that might be fun, and because you know, we're very entertaining. Are you entertained? You have to say yes now. Yes, more often. Strip and stream? Maybe. What is this? Oh, this is for Darwin, I think.
Or it's full of drugs.
Is this the one that said it was for Darwin? Was this for real? During Halloween P.O. Unboxing, you asked for a baby elephant so you could cuddle with it. Here it is. Cuddle away. Love the show. Thank you. I'm going to cuddle with this baby elephant. Baby elephants are adorable. I thought this said for... Maybe that was the other one.
What was the other one?
Oh. No, there was two. There was two that said that. Was it this one?
I don't know.
Yep, this is the one that says Darwin and Ellie and the two-legged ones. I have a baby elephant. Do you like baby elephants?
They're okay.
What do you mean they're okay? How do you feel about like a video of a baby elephant?
I'm more
I know
a fan
you're
of
not a person that like goes gets melted by cute things.
Hattie was. Oh god, another stream to donate to. Sorry, I want to get it before it disappeared.
7-star Vapor, $5. Have you heard about the new study that says scientists proved we are all descended from two specific people? Thoughts?
I think you're thinking of the chromosomal Eve thing, and there's also...
This is the softest fucking thing I've ever felt. Feel this soft thing.
That is very soft.
Holy shit, that's soft.
Let me look up the chromosomal Eve thing. It's been a while since I looked this up.
Well, either way, like it's like because we mate binarily, yes. Anyways,
No, that's not what basically they're saying. There have been bottlenecks genetically in human history where humans have been, like,
yeah,
whittled down to very few, and then
Sure.
we are all related to them in some way or another, but
Just
there was not a point when
there's only two.
where there were two Homo sapiens,
Oh, yeah, no.
or even two hominids that were the
Sure.
only people on Earth.
I would say, I'd say
But all people
chromosomal. Yeah, I mean that makes
God,
sense.
chromosomal Eve. I gotta look this up.
Like I don't know,
Mitochondrial Eve. That's what it was.
mitochondrial. I am very soft.
In human genetics, mitochondrial Eve is the matrilineal most recent common
Why-
ancestor of all current living humans.
Why did Sarah
Yeah.
just text, I am very soft? Are you being a thought right now? Seriously, he's very soft. Come feel him. He's so soft, I don't know that I can give him to Darwin. Rub him on your face. It just feels nice. Here, you can take the front. I got him on the back. Just rub it. Do it. Do it. Oh, yeah. That's nice. I'm not usually very tactile, like...
It is nice,
person.
but I'm not allowed to feel the emotion of joy.
I didn't say that unprompted. Someone said, "Is it softer than Sarah? Jake, you're in trouble." And I said, "I am very soft."
It's softer than you. You don't get that. It's mine.
Let's
No,
see.
he's going on the shelf. He's my baby elephant. Hey, okay. All right. Don't take my elephant. We hold on. You might have to stay.
What?
You might have to stay for a second. Because we got... There he is. Look at that elephant.
He's very cute.
He's goddamn cute. Who sent this? Who sent this? Who sent the elephant? Did you hear me say... Sazzle Cat. Will you open my dog present?
You just destroyed something because you stabbed it.
Softer than you, bruh.
Oh God. Okay.
What
Is
the
it a
fuck?
Trump doll?
That is a Trump
Oh.
doll boy.
Amazing.
And
Why is he represent?
Is it a lobster?
It's a lobster dog toy. That's a good one.
Hold on.
It does squeak.
Oh boy.
Why does he have one pant leg
We
up
should-
here?
we should get Darwin
Does
in
that
here
pull
and test
down? It does.
You got a present.
And then a rainbow. What is this for? Ooh, has
it
this got
catnip?
catnip in it? We have a Pride catnip toy.
I think
That's the most relevant thing
I
I've
was
ever
gonna
gotten
say, a cat rolling around getting high as fuck on the.
on the
Yeah,
Pride.
that's
yeah.
brand.
Woo!
brand.
Yow. It says yow.
This is from Liz. Hi, Ellie. Enjoy your gift from Liz.
Oh.
Hi, Darwin. Enjoy your gift from Liz.
Thank you, Liz.
Ellie farted on me earlier, just so you guys know she's not that cute.
She's not cute. She's always. We have a sink in the basement because it had there was like an old wash
I think
basin
here's
down
a
there.
Tinier lobster also for the cat.
And she fucking rolls around in the sink and it slowly drips because it was built in like the fucking 40s. And so she's always fucking like wet and gross.
Okay, we have to. Get
She's
Darwin in
disgusting.
Here for testing. For...
Okay, hold on. But I wanted to show. So we have a little Pride thing. It's got catnip in it. That's real. Like, whew.
Little catnipy.
Yeah. I got some cat weed.
Yeah.
A small lobster for Ellie, which is amazing.
That's amazing.
It's almost like a shrimp, isn't
She
it?
already has a crab one, so.
There you go.
It's a crayfish.
Oh, it crinkles.
And then we have the Trump.
That was the worst
Wait,
of
hold on,
on my
what?
part.
I was gonna take the. That was the worst. What?
Like I kind of threw it in her general
It
direction,
went.
Oh.
but I wasn't even waiting for her to be ready for it. It
Oh.
was very rude on my part.
Hold on. I think Darwin will really appreciate this. So. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come on. Come here. Up. Oh.
Oh God!
Oh, right in the dong. Would you do an interview with non-compete? I don't know what that is. Do you like this toy? Oh, no.
Oh God!
Hold on, buddy. Hold on, bud. Hold on. No. Calm. Calm. Shh, 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 shh. Look. You like it?
Yep.
He likes it. It's all yours, bud. Oh!
Alright, let's
My
destroy
balls.
Trump in the living room.
My balls.
He's taking it with him. This is a lobster.
Hey.
He's already got Trump on the other side of the living room.
Chick track
and
with
he's moving
ContraPoint / H bomber guy? Yes, please. Terrible catch. Yeah, I would like to. Contra's fantastic. She's gotten a lot of attention recently, though, because of her incel video. So I think we might be drowned out by the crowds. She was on Chapo. She went on Chapo.
What's that?
How are you not familiar with both the meme of saying go on Chapo and Chapo Trap House? How do you avoid these things in your life? Chapo Trap House is like a very liberal, very funny podcast.
Oh God, I'm turning into Rich Evans. I just don't know
Yeah,
anything.
that's just a picture of you with an. You just get in a bar fight. Oh, yeah, she's great. Natalie's great. And then Harris, I DM'd with Harris and talked to him briefly on Twitter like one time. But, I mean, we aligned on most things, and also he's very talented and funny. And he's always covered in some sort of gel. What is that about? He's so like newborn. He's like a newborn man every day. You don't know?
I don't think I've seen him.
You didn't? Yes, you have. What the fuck?
I don't know what he looks like off the
You
top
know
of
what
my
Harris
head.
looks like? Come on. Why do I gotta introduce everybody here?
I know it. I've watched H. Bomber Guy's videos, but
You never saw him. You didn't see the. Oh, what was it? Was it the Soy Boy one? Like.
let me look at him. Hold on. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's
Nah,
got
yeah.
you know, the hair.
He looks good in a bow tie.
Harris.
Yeah.
Harris is a good-looking guy. He's nice. I like him. He's got a very satisfying accent, and he's incredibly funny. In that wry wit that like most British people think they have, but he actually has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
After Fallout 76, hearing him talk about Fallout 3 is really
I
cathartic as well.
I watch that like once a year.
I rewatch YouTube videos like that, long form video essays, because they're really relaxing for me, and I like.
Yeah, I like them a lot. Lindsay Ellis is the same way. Lindsay should come on too. She'd have a good time.
She's a whole other fucking level. I can't even. I think Lindsay Ellis is the best online long form content creator I know of today.
Sure. Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I'd say so.
She just puts so much research into her.
Jake, say my name. Nicky Ficky. That's a show meme now. For the record. I say her screen name super weird.
I've heard you do it before.
Every time. So we're just changing. Now we have to say left instead of liberal. I'm going to reclaim it. Liberal. Chris, get Luna. Oi, what the fuck is that?
I think it's Luna O and then exclamation points.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Who is that? I knew a girl named Luna once.
Lovegood?
Nope. She went to the same high school as you. I don't know what year.
Nah, I don't. I would remember if I knew someone named Luna.
You would remember someone named Luna? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I always get my way. I tweeted you the Doctor Who confirmation article. I'll look at some point. Luna Oi is a commie? Okay. I'm not a communist. Why should I have... I don't know. Do we have to talk about communism? Why does Jake need full citations? Did I ask for this? What's happening? Why is chat turning on me?
I don't know.
Help me out here. Did you look for the confirmation article?
They sent us an article about Jenna Coleman quitting Doctor Who.
Commies are good, actually. I mean, I'm not against commies. I'm not a communist. I don't think it makes sense. I think it makes sense in an ideal world, of course, but no, we don't live there, so.
I don't know.
Like, the idea that everyone is, like, selfless and works for the whole and...
No, I totally get that.
But no one's ever going to do that. We're too imperfect.
The current structure I also don't think is working particularly well.
No.
So much of the product of people's labor upward.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answers are. Certainly labor unions are a good
start. Well, definitely, I think one of the answers is estate tax. You have to get rid of Citizens United. You have to get rid of money in politics. These things, gerrymandering, and these things, if you take care of that, the corporations get less power. And then you can whittle away at that system. But just saying, like, don't vote, which is what some people do. I don't know, not commies in general. Communists. Calling someone a commie to me sounds like...
a derogatory.
Like, really derogatory for some reason? I don't know. Like I don't call someone a cappy.
No.
I don't know. It feels... I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. I'm partially capitalist, obviously. But, you know, socialist a little bit, too. I think it makes a lot of sense. It doesn't make it... I'm at... My baseline of socialism is like, let's have healthcare.
Healthcare, education.
Healthcare, education.
And that's just like well-being of your state. I mean,
healthcare including dental, eye, and specifically mental health.
Yeah.
Because do you guys realize how hard it is to not only get therapy, but then like find a therapist that's good for you?
Yeah.
Like, that's insanity. Like, I can't believe the gun control people always go to that. None of them have ever gone to therapy, apparently.
I don't
know. So, happy with a social democracy for now. I think that's where we should always be, really. I don't... Democracy doesn't denote capitalism, though. I don't think democracy needs a particular economic outlook. I can't think of one why that would change. Although democracy is certainly hindered by pure capitalism and pure communism, I'd say. I think pure communism would be more easily pure in a system where you had like a dictator, even if they were benevolent. I just don't know if democracy is really. Does that make sense?
It's difficult to voluntarily have people participate in a society in which the reward structure is not set up.
There's almost no incentive to vote if you're a communist. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's...
I disagree.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like just... I guess humans, I don't think, are selfless enough to thrive in these... Like, we don't even get good votes now, and we are a representative democracy, bureaucracy.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, I think anything that relies on people being virtuous is flawed. Like, it can be something that is a pillar of hope, but if you rely on it, like trickle down, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done, because we're trash. We're all trash. Doesn't help. Anyway, also, small business owners get taxed way more than corporations.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yep.
Amazon didn't pay a penny last year.
Yep, it's disgusting.
How does that make you feel?
Disgusted.
Yeah, me too. So, let's go 5 more minutes, 9:15 p.m., and then we'll call it good. What you been doing this week? What you been up to?
Being trash.
Same. How's it feel? It's good? Bad? Medium?
I finally beat Red Dead Redemption 2.
I have not beaten it yet.
No spoilers. Very good game. Probably, it's the most technically proficient game I've ever played. It's the most technically impressive video game probably ever made.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's... I'm on my second playthrough. It's still holding up so far.
Have you ever just sat and gone through the diary, like the journal?
Oh yeah, it's really, really interesting.
Do you... I feel like that's such good storytelling to opt into, like, really giving a shit who Arthur is.
Right, and it's, like, good insight into who he is as a person. It's
he's,
interesting.
like, weird eloquent. Like, he's uneducated, but it's like he's been around Dutch a lot, so he knows words to say. And,
yeah.
like, I think he's a really well-informed character.
He's a very internal person.
Yeah.
You can tell he's got stuff going on all the time. There's an entry, for instance, that elaborates more on why he doesn't necessarily like John so much.
Yeah?
I mean, I know the story elaborates on it as well.
Sure,
but
yeah.
The diary gives extra reasons. There's an implication that maybe he had also had a thing with who John ended up marrying.
Abigail.
Yeah. In the diary that isn't, I don't think, referenced anywhere else.
No.
So, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I don't know, there's little stuff with that whole character. Just the fact that if you go by something interesting, he draws it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's like an endearing...
I find that super interesting because often it's not even... It's so random what he picks, but it's like... It makes sense in character. He's just...
Yeah, it seems like... And specifically the missions with the nature guy that takes pictures of the nature.
Oh, yeah, nature
He is so fucking, like... Like, he just, like, wants to help this guy out.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come from, like... I don't know who the voice actor is. He does a really good job. He's not particularly memorable as John, I think, because his voice is very normal. Like, John's kind of a...
See, I think John's got a better... I like the guy who plays Arthur, but he's got a very general...
that's what I mean.
Oh, okay, you were saying... Okay.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean. I think Arthur's got a very general tone to him, whereas John is kind of, like, up here and different.
Yeah.
But he's such a good voice actor that, like... Because they wrote the shit out of this game. To where Red Dead Redemption 1 did not have nearly the scale of emotion that this has. Like, I didn't really care at the end of Red Dead Redemption 1.
I cared at the time, for sure.
Like, I cared, but, like, not, like... It didn't affect me in a way that, like...
It affected me about as much as, like, a good movie would, or, like, not a great movie, but, like, a good movie. At the time, I remember thinking Red Dead Redemption 1 was, like, at the time... For one thing, it was technically impressive still.
Absolutely. It's still a good game.
Oh, absolutely. And...
Not missing super chats, am I?
No, I don't think
so.
But...
Feel free to super chat, though, because I'll definitely answer your shit. Because we're almost done.
At the time, I felt it was one of the better examples of storytelling and gameplay because I got to like John over the course of the game.
Yeah.
And that game had a pretty...
I want to play it again.
Both... Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 basically have epilogues that sort of slow things down a lot and, like, it changes pace. So, I think that first game was one of the first games I'd ever played that did that and really slowed down the gameplay in order to
I was surprised I'm relieved a little bit that they didn't continue to do the multiple character thing for a Rockstar game. I would like that in a Red Dead Redemption game, but the next one, because this was such a really good character piece.
Do it when they feel the story or whatever gameplay
Agreed.
they're doing. It should apply to.
I thought maybe because they have a gang, like it'd be an opportunity to like move around a little bit. But I don't know. Like I just think it was a really good. Arthur is so. He's not, like, neutral, but he doesn't have, like, super strong, like, zealot-like convictions about anything.
Yeah.
And so it's a really good way to, like, have a window into their Rockstar's version of, which I find to be not this bombastic, like, it's usually comedic and, like, taking the piss out of everything. This is more like a love letter to the West and kind of, like, that way of life, while also referencing that like it wasn't ideal.
No,
but you know what I mean. Like there's a lot of purity involved with it. Like they really give it to nature, and they kind of they besmirch. I don't know if even besmirch is the right way. They condemn the actions that led to us not having this sort of open world. I'm trying not to look at this just in case. Hattie was, I love you guys a ton, and you should totally stream more.
I want to talk about someone who says the controls are terrible. I don't necessarily disagree. I agree. The controls are very slow, and I understand why, but what'll help, this is what you do in every Rockstar game, because Rockstar games tend to, because they use the Euphoria engine, at least they did, I don't know if it's just a modified.
Dead Zone.
You gotta turn the dead zone way down in the settings, and it helps a lot. But yeah.
Turn your sensitivity up a little bit. He does move a little slow like this if you don't change it, but I always change. I always tune up.
Like a big boat, you know what I mean? Like it takes a while.
That's kind of how it is in life.
I get it, but I also understand
momentum.
People who want the responsiveness as opposed to the... I get they put a lot of time into the animations, but I also understand it's a balance between getting the animations really nice and also making the controls feel responsive. I feel like they erred a little bit too on the side of nice animation. They could have dialed it like 10% more on the side of tighten it up a little bit.
See, I don't like that. I like the pace change from every other game I have. Every other game I have is at least 10% tuned up. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to have this, like... I don't know. It's just a slower game. It's kind of like how I felt with, although not the controls, just the kind of time with yourself you get in Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know what I mean? There's a lot of self time with that, where I really appreciate that, and so it's, I don't know, and there's always something going on. It's more about the dial. It's more of an RPG than an action game. Like I think it tips 51-49 instead of like 75-25.
It's mostly walking around the West and doing maybe hunting and walking around town and interacting with people, simulator with periodic shooting gallery moments.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I get if you're not, though. I respect it. But at the very least, I think
you're missing out if you don't play that game through.
Even if you just rent it, even if it's not for you, just technically, I gotta imagine, even in the... like
every game is going to borrow off of this one.
2001: A Space Odyssey, I don't find to be an entertaining movie.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know if this is 2001: A Space Odyssey game changer, but it's up there.
I'm just saying... But I can still sit down and say, wow, this shot is beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a really well thought out sequence.
This is the only game I've ever thought, like, these are beautiful vistas and it wasn't sarcastic.
Yeah.
Like using the word vista in a sentence and then really appreciating it. Just one asbesto, life is like a big boat. Life is like a big boat. In many ways. That I can articulate.
Is the boat the Titanic, and we're all just sinking and can die, and the rich people are like,
that was really what I was gonna say. The rich people are 20-foot waves, and if you get a big enough boat, that's totally fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I think at least on a technical level, you have to appreciate Red Dead Redemption 2. Even if you just watch some GIFs or videos, I mean, what they got going on there is really cool, and stuff I don't see in other games, like when you're going through the woods, or even you're just looking at the woods, the trees all sway in the wind, you know? Everything feels like it's part of a dynamic world, and I know these are...
So many little things. The only thing I think they didn't nail is the viscosity of the water.
It feels a little thin.
Thick.
Thick? Really? Okay.
If you look at it when you walk through, there's like a space around you. It's like,
I mean, that happens when you walk in real life through water.
no, I know, but
just
it's just look at
Too
next
much?
time. It's
Okay.
a little bit tuned up, but I was standing on a cliff overlooking kind of like up north area, kind of overlooking like it's where those waterfalls are, not all the way up north in the Grizzlies
I know what
area.
you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Looking down on a sunny day, and you can see the bottom because it's shallow right there, and kind of how water reflects down and it has those like shapes. It just looked like they nailed it so much when you focus on the water, and Arthur's just off center to the left a little bit. You lose the fact that it's a video game for real,
Yeah.
like on high definition and stuff.
By the way, I am so glad this and Fallout 76 came out within like the same month.
Did you see Fallout 76 is losing? Like they keep dropping the price.
Yeah.
That's such a fucking insult to people that waited for that and pre-ordered it. Are you kidding me? Like a week?
I'm so glad Red Dead Redemption 2 came out just to so starkly contrast what horseshit Bethesda shit has been lately. That
Yeah.
they've been just kicking out the door.
Bethesda was like
I gave Todd Howard
11/11/11 was the last day I really trusted Bethesda. Like I played Skyrim for about 2 hours that day and thought, I like the archery.
Yeah.
I really don't like Skyrim.
Okay. I get it.
Like, there's parts of me as a gamer that like, oh, look, that's a cool thing. I want to go chase the giant or try to steal the thing, or like, there's lots of stuff you can do, but none of it feels like it matters.
I've played Oblivion more in the past year than I have Skyrim.
It's crazy. Like, I felt, again, to bring it back to Red Dead, I feel more apprehension about robbing a store in Red Dead
Yeah.
than I ever have felt about killing an entire village of people in
Yeah.
any Bethesda game. I was gonna say Skyrim, and then I was like, well, no, all of them, even New Vegas.
I'm just glad
Yeah,
we had this beautiful, densely populated, rich character and story-driven world.
yeah,
And then Bethesda, who used to be
that on the very front line of that.
RPG
Yeah,
people, and they just kick this cash grab asset flip out the door to steal your money.
Trash.
While they're fucking working on Starfield in the same trash engine.
they have to get rid of that. I
said
accidentally
they're
called it
not.
Unity
They
on
s-
Twitter the other day.
They said they're not. It used to be Gamebryo, and then they changed it to the Creation Engine.
Yeah, it's creation.
But it's not really. It's the same engine. Basically, it split off. It
Yeah.
changed enough, like, over time where
Sure.
it became its own thing. And I get it.
like a hominid.
Game engines change over time. I totally get that. But
They
it's
need
pretty,
to scrap it.
It's clear, and we can talk about the pedantics of how much they need to change, whatever.
No,
it's
just
clear,
scrap it.
It is clear that baseline, something is wrong with that game engine, and it is just too old to work properly for what needs to be done.
So
in
did
today's
Todd
games.
Howard like actually put code into that himself, or like why is he so hung up on it? Like Todd Howard really
Recently, he did an interview with a German gaming either website or magazine. I think it was a website. Because magazines
See, I know
don't
TikTok
exist.
memes. You know this information. This is the balance here, people. This is why we need each other.
And he basically said the reason is because, according to him, it allows them to very efficiently pump out worlds quickly. If you consider what you are doing efficient
Or quick.
or quick,
Like 5 years in between like
it's-
major titles.
and efficient implies some stamp of quality or assurance that it will function properly.
Yeah.
No!
When did Witcher 3 come out?
2 or 3 years ago?
Okay, so if Cyberpunk comes out in 2 years or 3 years, give them till 6 years.
I'm guessing 2.
Yeah. But even 6, and it's even a little bit better than Fallout 4.
It's gonna be.
Then of course it is. then your argument is done. Like it's just done. CD Projekt Red will either they'll do one of two things. They will destroy Bethesda and no one will ever buy their shit ever again. Like they're gonna middle like this for a while. And,
Yeah.
you know, they'll
Absolutely.
sell their Doom games and shit. Or Bethesda's gonna Michael Jordan. This is for sports fans in case you were lost in the nerd talk. The Detroit Pistons destroyed Michael. They did the Jordan rules. They beat him up for 2 seasons in a row and just fouled him every time he came.
I was going to say they developed special strategies to go up against him, basically.
Michael Jordan was crazy. So he got really... So he was a thin guy, really lithe, and used his agility to get around. He ended up bulking up and won 6 straight championships. Oh. They're either going to do that, which I don't think they're going to do, at least not with Todd Howard.
I think Todd Howard's, in fairness, Todd Howard is very much a PR guy, a face of the company.
He's not the owner. He's certainly got a vision. Like, I respect the fact that he's got a creative head and he wants to tell a story, but you're doing it wrong. You're not good at it.
Just thinking back, he was there for, like...
the good stuff?
Morrowind, but here's the thing. The design philosophy that makes Morrowind and Oblivion work isn't the same thing that necessarily makes it work today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking they just need a fresher idea person to come in.
I think Todd needs to acquiesce.
A little bit, yeah. I think
keep him in the room.
I'm sure
he's good for the company, I think. I like Todd Howard when he talks.
He's so full of shit now.
I know.
That Tell Me Lies video on YouTube makes me laugh every time, though.
Anyway.
You can keep Todd Howard for the memes. Anyway, I think that's it.
Keep him on for E3 and the Video Game Awards and shit.
Oh, I fucking can't wait till Bethesda does a show next year, because if they try and pull any bullshit at that show, people are gonna boo them. Like,
they shouldn't go.
Like at the
they should not
go.
No,
they need to skip at least a year.
Yeah.
At least
unless they have Elder Scrolls footage and they change the engine.
I think
if they have it and they don't change the engine, like in-game footage too, not a pre-rendered.
I'm really
like
hoping,
we always get with them.
I'm hoping Fallout 76 and the Diablo Mobile. I'm hoping these incidents close together are going to make people who are fans of games, who are consumers of games as consumers, to expect more. And at events like this, don't just applaud every time they make a cringy, shitty joke.
Yeah.
Sometimes be like, fuck you.
That said, for the record,
stop insulting us as an audience.
I think Fallout 4 is a fun game if it wasn't called Fallout 4. I keep saying that. If it's not Bethesda, if it's not Fallout 4, if it's just somebody else, it's a fine sci-fi game.
It's an alright looter shooter.
Yeah.
Not a good RPG.
No, it's a fine looter shooter because there's not a lot of sci-fi as far as like that specific kind of post-apocalypse is concerned.
Just robots mostly.
Robots and
nuclear stuff.
In like that sort of they or them with the giant ants, the sort of nuclear big things.
Nuclear 1950s sci-fi.
Yeah, I was gonna say
stuff.
1950s, but 1960s too, maybe even 70s. Sort of schlocky, like they really buy in, but they do it in such a good way. Like the really bright spots of all the Fallout games are the side missions.
Yeah.
And it's never been the story. And frankly, I don't even think the environments are very good. I do like the cities. It wears on me over time. Like I was really impressed with it when it came out because it felt good. It finally a Fallout game felt good. And then it just like that wears off and you're left with like a game. That's why Cyberpunk sounds cool. Anyway, is Joe Schmo talking up there? Oh, let's see. Just someone said shut the fuck up. Well, Sarah did. Brett, as an atheist myself, I like this channel. I'd rather not, but I wasn't trying to stir the shit, just offering a friendly bit of advice. I am done. What was your friendly bit of advice? Dare I look? Dare we look at Joe Schmo's shit, or do we ignore?
No. End of the stream.
Well, the button's over there. You can't just say that. It's not in post.
End of the stream.
We don't... Alright. I'm gonna look.
End of the stream.
I'm gonna look.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it. Being on the right, I would like to say this is a very severe echo chamber right now for those of you expositing on the virtues of the left. If you're on the right, I want you to know right now, you should leave! Just go! Just go! I love you all, except Joe. I'm glad that you have to pay for healthcare. Everybody else, free healthcare.